Sound is control. Sound is control.
Alright, y'all. Oogla, Dick Douglas. Slice beats, bitch. Oh, sick ass.
Thank you. Okay, that's enough of that. What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday night, everybody. The Indoor Farmer Reviews number 7 tonight. It's going to be an interesting one. It's a little bit of an odd week. You guys had a little bit, have a sick kid, not too bad, but just sick enough. He's got to stay home, and I'm kind of sick, so like just a teeny tiny bit, so just enough that I'm not going to go out and go check out some other business today, some new business. We're going to take a little look back at some of the early crazy funny stuff that I did when I first did my podcast. It's funny to me because of how bad it is. So we're going to make fun of that tonight. We're going to have some fun. We're going to hang out. We're going to chill. Thanks everybody who's stopping through and hanging out with me tonight. Like I said, it's a little unusual one, but we're going to take a sort of a second look at some things that I did wrong and some funny things. It'll be fun. What's up, everybody? We got a few people in the house here. We got Adam, Amanda. What's up, Rob? What's up, Steve-O? Valerie, hello. All right, World Stoners Lounge. What's up, Dale? All right, everybody. I'm actually going to load up a little chillum here while we wait, or while I guess I can't load it up while I get ready at the same time. But I do want to have a little bit of a toke here, a little medicine. You know what? I meant to put not for sale or trade in my title. Some of these groups are not going to like that. They may delete it. I've been kicked out of groups for stuff like that. What can I say? Can't always think of that when I'm trying to quickly share it out. You can't make up the title ahead of time from the groups anyway. I should change the title in. Here we go. We're going to edit it on Facebook Live. Edit it here, and we're going to put not for sale or trade. Tonight, since it's a little bit of a different episode and it may end up being longer and just to hang out, I'm going to throw the link down in there if anybody wants to come up and we can all make fun of it together. It's going to be funny. I think it's going to be funny. There's the first like 5 to 10 episodes I did. We're not watching them all. We're just going to click through. But there's some really funny ones where I messed things up. I had the volume too high, like just things that I'm like, oh, well, I'm just going to let it ride. We're going to send it. All right. There it is. Click the like button. Thank you, Val. Appreciate that. Any of my friends and supporters, if you guys would like to share me out and do any of the tagging, that would be great. This show, I don't know, in my head, I don't think of this show as quite as important as my other two yet because I just started this one. But really, it's just an extension of my other show. So it should be just as important. I think one day I'll be doing them both together, and then I can just clip them apart and separate the video. But in the meantime, all right, I did put the StreamYard link if anybody wants to. No big deal. Put a little bit of keef on this. Extra special Christmas keef on my chillum. I'm like I said, I'm a little under the weather. It hasn't been as bad today, so I feel like that's getting better. I don't know about you guys out there, but it's getting cold and it's getting to be that season, and we know it comes every year, but somehow it still hits us, right? It still gets us. I mean, not everybody. I know people that don't get sick very much, and I'm not very sick. Honestly, only thing I could tell is like the congestion. You know what I mean? Little headache here and there. Because I'm a man, I don't get sick. No, I'm just kidding. I get sick definitely every now and then, but I like to think it's not as much as others. All right, we're gonna pull up the YouTube channel. Here it is. Your channel. Okay, we want to put this up on the screen. Oh. Screen share. Oh. And we're going to do it like this, I think. I don't know. That might be too small. The videos won't be that bad. We're going to give it a shot. See what you guys think. If anybody can help me. Hey, what's up, Sarah? What's up, Dan? How you doing tonight, guys? Where's Val's? Here it is. I like that one. Click the like button. That is my calling card, or one of them. I've kind of changed my calling cards over the years here, over the weeks, I should say, that I've been doing this. So let me just point out here, well, before we go, I'm now up to 170 or 147 subscribers. And on YouTube, that doesn't mean much. It just means that you're following me. It doesn't mean anyone's paying me. And let's see, how many videos do I have? Total videos. Should be able to look at it over here. 107 uploads. I know I have more videos than that. This isn't right. Your videos. Here it is. I'm gonna play us a little music while we're hanging out here, having a little medication. I know I shared out to at least one group that doesn't want to see me just chonging on big bongs and whatnot, but we can have a little tokaroo on my chillum. I don't see why not. What's everybody talking about over here? We had a cold for the first time in years last month, ended up in pneumonia. Yeah, I have a friend that's got pneumonia right now too, and seems to be going around. Just taking care of my ladies. Yeah, I need to be getting to do that too, Dan. I got some clones that I need to be moving up to the growing level. Yep. That's one of the things we want to talk about that on People in the Boxes. I think sometime soon is like your life before and after COVID. Oh, hey, Danny, I didn't see you up there. What's up, buddy? Finally got a notification. Good. That means some things might be working in my favor. Let's go back to my content. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. Why is this open? Your videos. Keeps opening that. That's strange. Where's everybody coming in at from tonight? I always like to see that. That's one of the few things I've seen that other streamers say that I actually like, as far as what's everyone smoking on, what's everyone doing. I like to hear where everybody's from, you know? How come it doesn't just tell me a number of videos? I wanted to say how many videos I put out, but there's a few. So on the regular video side, these are all reels. Oh, playlists. This would be it. So there's two playlists. I got the Journey of the Indoor Farmer, and then the Indoor Farmer Reviews. So my playlist that has 59 episodes. It looks like I need to get 60 over here. For some reason, it's not here. That's okay. So we're not watching the new ones anyway. Newer stuff was actually not as bad. I mean, I can't say it was great, but not as bad. I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit. Wait, why does it keep doing this to me? Every time I click on anything, it wants to make a new window, and on StreamYard, I'm only sharing the one tab. I'm like, can we move forward now, please? There it is. That's the first playlist. It says 59 videos. I need to fix that, but it's all right. Got Florida in the house. Oh, what's up? Orpheus, you're not even on one of my screens, buddy. Got Chicago in the house. Making me drop shit. You're supposed to be staring at awe in my wonderful YouTube channel, you guys. All right, we're gonna go down to some funny stuff. So if you can see it, it looks like you can. Look at the thumbnails. So right here is when I actually started trying to make my own thumbnails each time. And a lot of streamers, you'll see a lot of YouTubers do this with the funny, like with this one here with my my finger pointing at the thing, like, wow, what am I, like the Sham Wow guy in this commercial? My hair's all combed back and stuff. Here's one where I showcase somebody's like event booth, and everything, and they just shat on me. This was some guy that moved into the area and kind of did everybody wrong. But anyway, that was kind of funny because I was like, hey, can we get a picture? I'm trying to show off your booth, and they just didn't give a shit. So, but you see, Jeremy, another guy in the picture there, he was my co-host for a short while, and he's a busy guy. So, but yeah, I've kind of had a couple co-hosts, and they both had long beards. I don't know what's up with that, but I think we're going to be changing that soon, you guys. I have a possible co-host in the works. What's up, David? How you doing? What am I smoking on? Well, I'm smoking on some of my homegrown strawberry banana with some keef. Now look at these thumbnails. I thought I was getting really creative with this, you guys. This is a picture of me in Iraq, which isn't clear because on purpose. It's not a picture that you can see the person's face. I'm supposed to be, like the everyman, the average man, the moderate, the middle guy. I don't know how to put it. Not the pivot man. Okay, we're not going there, Orpheus. But what I mean is, I'm supposed to be a generic figurehead in order to push self-sustainability in general, not just to say, hey, look at me, what I'm doing. It's more like, here's a farmer veteran. You can see all that from one picture, can't you? You see a picture of a veteran with like a pitchfork and a straw hat. That is Straw Hat Luffy's hat, by the way. We'll look at that one. See, before that, I tried it without those things, and I went and I spent hours one day looking for free digital pictures that you can use, and I ended up finding a pitchfork and a straw hat. I'm like, because some of that shit is like $10 a piece if you want to download the like on all these different sites, digital pictures. It's crazy. So I went through a lot of iterations of like which way how I was gonna do the intro and everything, and these were all just uploaded videos. I didn't do any of these live down here. Actually, I wanted to click on one of these here, and actually we're gonna pause the music. Sorry, Beats by Jay Frost, everybody, if you're interested. All right, this is going to be hilarious. And welcome back. Welcome to episode 23. We are really rolling now. We got, more content now than I can. I did show off more. We'll just put it more plumber crack than I would have liked to in a few episodes here too. It's always funny. Show because and I went ahead and did it anyway. Small enough that there's no reason for me to make a 2-hour show. I would like to add interviews. I've talked about it before. Interviews would make blah blah blah. Okay, let me just mute this. Let's just skip ahead a little bit. I want to see the beginning. It didn't show that. Okay, this is how the beginning used to be. What's up, Josie? So it kind of like it sort of faded, and then you get to see you sort of know what's happening there. You have a veteran who must be farming because he's got a pitchfork and a straw hat, right? That's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe I could do something with that one day. But then I'd have the episode pop up. But then I heard you guys, it's a faux pas among creators to have the same thumbnail on every episode. That's supposedly a no-no in the YouTube world. Sounds like I got the music right on this one. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Wow, that was excessive. What's up, Imelda? Hey. Actually, before we go to this one, we should go back to episode number 1. All the way back. Imelda is possibly thinking about hopping on as a co-host, or at least a part-time, or see, I can't quite hear him as much as you guys. If he comes down the hall, starting some noise. Let's see, this is number 3. Oh, here's number 1. I had no idea what I was doing with this one. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I didn't even have the screen set up. Hello and welcome to the Indoor Farmer. Matt. I'm your host, Waylon. And this is my first episode. Oh, and my face is in guys, this has been a long time, right? Why is my face inside this Oh well, I didn't do that. A lot of folks that I've talked to, friends and family, some of you know who you are, told about this stuff for years. I do plan to make this into something bigger and bigger and add on to it and make this show something that can be really entertaining, but also bring everything back to a sense of self-sufficiency and farming and knowledge about anything and everything that has to do with human needs. My show primarily at the beginning here. What do you guys think? Was I pretty nervous? I seem like I got all this information I want to get out, but I'm also like kind of nervous. I didn't do too bad. Never told us where you were from. Oh, Dan, sorry, buddy. I'm in Illinois. I'm in Illinois right now. I don't love Illinois, but Illinois loves me, I guess. Wait, no, it doesn't. That's not true at all. But I am in Illinois, born and raised. Good things, bad things, probably about everywhere. But yeah. So you see how pink my my set is there because I'm actually in the same room as my setup and as my aquaponics system and all that. So, but yeah, this was very early on. Let me turn this volume down a little bit, maybe. Why can't I turn the volume down? Huh. There. That's already down a bit. That's good. It's just going to be hi, Mom. Recap on what I'm learning, what I'm going through, what kind of. Wow, my microphone was turned way down. Can you guys hear me better now? And things that I think are funny in the process. Sorry. So yeah, my mic was turned down, guys. Sorry about that. Illinois, where your family is. Okay, it's really the only reason you're here, huh? That's kind of where I'm at as far. Also, starting your own business. Too high up, Val. Should I just speak softer? Very difficult at times. So let's just jump into it and show you where I'm at so far. So this is the packaging I got. That's my beginning from Amazon. And that's what I started with, you guys. I have just a 10-gallon fish tank. Cheers. And there's a reservoir that goes on top. You'll see where it goes together later. But there's a lot of things here that I found out later that I actually really didn't need, or they were unnecessary for an aquaponics setup. Some of these were additional buys that you would purchase if you just wanted to go. Everybody all coming in at me. All three of them. So you see it's put together there. Can't give me a half hour. Need that filter system on the bottom. I did not need the air rock. One dog at me this way, the other, they're all coming at me. See the first few fish in there. Yeah. Well, there's my first fish right there, guys. I thought when I was saying this, you guys got to remember, I was speaking to just me. There was nobody hanging out with me. And I have a very dry sense of humor. So I was, in my head, I was laughing my butt off as I put these pictures into the mix and was like, this is going to be hilarious. But, TV, it's like hard to get that dry humor out to people. So, but yeah, I thought it was funny. But yeah, you notice like there's all the black space on both sides of the picture. Like I didn't get a lot of the editing yet until later, but it was coming together. This wasn't using StreamYard. So I was still learning all this other stuff too. Mark, Goldie, and Gus are still doing well. All right. I'm glad I let it play though. I didn't want to see that part. So I was really proud of this part here. Good. Okay. Zach Galifianakis, yeah. Seedlings, sprouting. I'll take that. It's a big deal for me. I never grew anything in the house. I never grew anything out. This was a big deal for me. Lettuce sprouting. Unusual, and it's something that, for me, it's very new. And the lettuce here. I was just dipping my toes in, you guys. It was pretty exciting. Hey, Ashley, how are you tonight? If you, I don't know how long you were there, but I'm looking back at my early content. I feel like he's just singing at the top of his lungs back there. Oh, hello, Amanda. Coming up to hang out. How are you?
I'm crappy today, but I'm here.
Well, there you go. That's good enough. I don't mind company. It's not you know, if I normally do a review on a business that I find locally somewhere that's generally cannabis friendly, but not necessarily, grow shops and things. But tonight we're just we're doing a little memory lane. My son's sick. I'm sick. Kinda. I'm not that bad, just enough that we're not going to go out to some business. You know what I mean? These are not potatoes. These are actually, and a lot of people have asked me that. These are clay pebbles, actually, hydroton, and what you see growing out of them is lettuce. I was growing lettuce. It's growing
Nice.
pretty good. Actually, it's my first stuff. The first thing I grew. For a while, I didn't see it sprouting for a couple of days, so I got nervous and I started to dig around in there. Yeah, I messed that up for sure. Seeds around, and I ended up getting a bunch down into the fish tank, and but I still got lettuce out of it. Up the rest of them in the middle.
Nice.
A big mess. But that was a learning experience. You'll see here shortly. Skip ahead a little bit. Why can't I skip or anything? There's no. Oh, there it is. There's nowhere for me to skip ahead. This is really weird. All I did was make the video like coming up good. I'm excited. All I did was make it bigger, right? What kind of lettuce this was?
Yeah.
There are like 9
You can't drag where the red bar is.
I can now, but I couldn't when it was full screen. It's weird. There's no red bar. Trial and error. So I don't need this. Bigger, you can see it's under a red and that's annoying, but oh well. Yeah, so then fast forward, boom, we got lettuce, you guys.
Nice.
So it's starting to get full grown.
And that's clay pebbles?
Those are clay pebbles, yeah. Just water going right through. But you'll see a big difference from the plants in the beginning. What's up, everybody? Appreciate hitting that like button, share me out, all that good stuff. If you think I'm doing something worth doing, pushing something worth pushing, something I think everybody could do a little bit more of, Just little clay pebbles that kind of take the place of the dirt.
Clay one's awesome, man. Make sure you guys share this out and get them invites out.
Video here. Thank you. I'll get better at the editing process. Thank you, Dale. Appreciate you, brother. Dale, we're gonna have a good time next year, man. It's gonna be a good time.
Hi, Dale.
Vancouver 420, everybody. See, look at this. Okay, here's a big problem with what you see. I was so excited to have something growing that I didn't even think about what I should do when it's grown. Like, yeah, you eat it, right? But when? Like, so I'm sitting here thinking that this lettuce is sort of going to turn into a head of lettuce, right? But this lettuce doesn't do that.
Leaf lettuce.
Yeah, it's just leaf lettuce, and so it's like, well, when do you harvest things? And that's something that you don't learn. You can't just intuitively know. Obviously, there are certain things that you can tell. Mia, leave me alone, please. You hear her back there, like a female Scooby-Doo. Come on,
my
girl.
dog was just doing that. I kicked her outside.
Yeah, well, I could, but then she would start yapping, and it would be 8:30 at night. So,
right. Mine will yap when she wants to come back in.
Well, we'll get through this, babe. You just calm down back there. Harvesting my first harvest. So yeah, I'm sitting here trying to harvest this with like my kitchen scissors and fix that in just a plastic bag. What am I doing? Yeah, I guess it worked. You're right. Farm to table purposes. Mia, come. Have it in my house. Come here. Have it all year long. Come here.
I mean, really, what else was you gonna do?
I don't know. Put it in a bowl and go wash it.
Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be the ideal thing.
Yeah, no, I just let this lettuce was just sitting. I'm pretty sure I threw a lot of this away. What are you? You know what?
You need a lizard
What have you? Was excited.
or a rabbit.
It looks and feels like lettuce, I say. I started talking to the camera early on, trying to. This is regrowing the first harvest here. Actually regrows right out of the old stalks. Oh, that's beautiful. This may not seem exciting to you, but this was very exciting to me. And I did not figure out how to position the camera, so a lot of these long shots like this, I'll figure this out. I'll get all that down. Well, I better keep one of these off because they'll be bugging me in just a couple minutes. It's perfect timing.
My dog let herself back in the house just now.
I know a lot of podcasters that stop their show to take care of their dogs.
My dog's pretty smart. She let herself back in just now. I was pretty happy about that.
Anything that has to do with that, I want people to send in their pictures. This looks like this part of the video was upside down. Showcase it on the show. I do that still sometimes. Skip ahead here. I get a little tedious. Not so much weeding, but pruning and, general cleaning up of anything that's not so desirable. I literally set everybody up before I get on here. The show's just going to be a quick, can't catch a break sort of update for a lot of my family and friends who are interested in this, but not quite ready to jump in, or really there's nothing they can do. Doing this live is definitely better because it keeps me more into what I'm doing and more passionate because I'm trying to convey that passion to you guys watching. And when I was just talking to the screen, it's very dry. I'm very monotone as it is. It's hard for me to get that emotion across, and so when by myself, it's. But look at this. It's just crazy. It looks great, right? But what am I going to do with it? I didn't. Had no idea what I was going to do with this stuff. Did not realize how invasive the mint was. But anyway.
I live off vegetables, so I probably would have been
mint.
Oh, that's mint?
Yeah.
Oh, put it in your closet with your plants.
Yeah, well, no, this is last year. This is over a year ago, year and a half ago. I threw it all away.
Mint keeps growing. It actually, if you keep it growing in your closet, not only can you make tea with it, but it actually keeps a lot of pests away out of your closet, your grow closet, like your grow tents and shit.
Right, and I would like to do that, but I instead threw it away because I didn't know what to do with it.
Well, now you know. Next time, put it in your closet.
I have mint growing downstairs, but it's not as big. Redundant and a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah, throw some in your closet with your plants.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Indoor Farmer. I'm your host, Waylon. I'm your host. Shut up, host. Who is this fucking guy? Project that I was fortunate to be part of. So yeah, this one was about this church that they let me work with and work on. It's pumped from the kind of redundant. It's very cool. Drip. Let me get some practice on a bigger system. Kind of get an idea of what works and stuff. Make sure the whole system is running smoothly and nothing's overflowing. Take my son with me over there, and he'd play on the piano or whatever. You can see the PVC pipe there that I can.
Nice.
Let me see. Can I find I just want the list.
Well, it sounds like these puppies are waking up, so I'm going to get off screen, but somebody else come up here and hang out with Waylon.
Oh, no big deal. Yeah, usually I only go about half hour on this show, but tonight, since it's sort of just laid back, I'm just going to hang out and look and critique myself a little bit more. But thanks for hanging out with me, Amanda. And
no problem, Waylon. Everyone have a good night.
Hit this like button while I'm here. Why not? Guess I didn't before. So, and there are the dogs. Yeah, anybody is welcome to come up if you want to. We're not going to be on too much longer, but gotta go grab these pups. All right. So I guess I can fast forward a little bit. Oh no, there was I think it was episode 3 that. God, why is it not just giving me the next episode? Very, very annoying. Because then I have to keep resharing the screen. Yep. Doesn't make any sense. Thank you, YouTube. YouTube, over a year, I've got 147 follows. On Facebook, I've got 3,000 within 6 months. Thank you, YouTube. We love YouTube, don't we, guys? I'm still using it for some reason. Let's see. Just going to have to unshare and reshare it. Stupid. Don't want to use any. I'm going to try to keep expletives off. I'm going to keep the expletives away. Cut off. And then your channel, please. Okay. Playlists. All right. So far, it kept me in the same tab. 308. What? This one here. YouTube, but okay. Wow. Isn't that crazy? One direction, it kept opening a new tab. Find a different link, a different way to get there. Boom, you're in there. All right, I'm going to go back to number 3 because I'm pretty sure that's one where I really screwed up. There's some really good ones where I screwed up, but I didn't find those ahead of time. Listen how loud. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Indoor Farmer. I am your host once again, Waylon McAbee. And this week's episode, I want to show you guys a little bit of a further insight. Can't even hear what he's saying. Can you guys hear how loud that is compared to my voice? What is the church growing? Valerie, that's a little bit longer story, and it's sort of a sad story because I guess we could talk about it. Let's do this here. So they gave me this opportunity there where they literally gave me a key to the building, and I don't go to the church or anything. I just met up with the guy through another guy. The pastor there was trying to find someone to help work on this aquaponics system. They had a young man that was working on it who didn't know what he was doing, I guess, pretended like he did, and then he messed some things up, killed a bunch of fish and whatnot, and et cetera. So they found me, and I said, yeah, I explained that I'm still learning. I'm trying to get experience, and this would be a good way, and I would volunteer my time and all that. And then it became it was like a 45-minute drive. It was a little bit too much of a drive. I couldn't afford it. And there were just issues where when I would tell them things that they needed, supplies or equipment, and then they just things wouldn't get done, and I couldn't just buy all the stuff for them. So it became a thing where I just couldn't do it anymore. But we grew a whole bunch of things, and they actually grew a bunch of stuff outside in their outside garden every year. And the pastor that I had built a relationship with had medical issues, so he couldn't pastor anymore. Is that a verb? Preach? Couldn't preach anymore. Anyway, so he wasn't there, and so just kind of some things just sort of fell apart, and it's sort of sad actually, because I did feel like I was doing something worthwhile helping them out, but I just couldn't justify the drive, and also driving there and not having anything I could do because I need something. I need a thing, supplies or whatever, what have you. So yeah, that's that spiel. But can you guys hear how I had the music way too loud compared to my voice on this one? And for the first few episodes, I don't know how many, I had those fake fish in the picture there next to me. I really thought this was hilarious, you guys, but I don't know if anyone would ever notice if I didn't say so. Some of the things that I want to do in the future and how that connects to what I'm doing right now. Yeah. And I'm really excited about this. A dance party? This is something more about me learning to do it myself, DIY, or actually on this for. This is my system before I was on, whenever I get before time it was or put together for a new idea of how to. He was, insistent that we wore hats, but we didn't have any, so. God, turn the music down, buddy. Which plumber's putty? Yeah, none of this worked. I tried all this stuff, and it didn't seal. This thing would not seal. On the situation. It doesn't stick well. I ended up just layering it with plastic. So, anyway. Let's see. Let's try to go to one of these where my mic wasn't even on or something. Welcome back to the Indoor Farmer. I put a little twang on that one. I'm here giving you guys a little bit of an update. Country twang. What's going on in my system? So as you can see here, it's like that, Val. My little 10-gallon that actually had a haircut and running in that one. So skip ahead. I guess this one's all right. Which is good to know. And I was growing potatoes. But at first, I just thought, hey, let's see what happens. Not successfely. So I didn't. They grew right now, tall, but I didn't get any potatoes out of these. No idea that they should grow. Or didn't even start up. But I think. Oh, here's that mint, Amanda. It's like that mint. Didn't help. It was just overtaking the system. Mint is an invasive species that will grow roots everywhere. Move all this over. I take it out. Had nothing to do with it. Over, like in a, all right, I didn't know what to do with it. We'll put it that way. Back there, that spinach. All right, we'll go in next here. What was that for? What the heck happened? Where'd the video go? Oh, there it is. I don't see. That's okay. Fuck it. All right. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I am Waylon, the Indoor Farmer. And this week's episode is all about the church again. Pastor Sam and I, we went to the pet store. We actually looked around. Music's still a little loud on that one. Skip ahead. That's good enough. I want to find the one that it's really bad. There's another one that's really bad that I had a co-host on later on. Waylon, the Indoor Farmer. This is episode 6. As you can see. You guys hear that generic music? Sounds like the 70s. Well, just can't get through. I'm glad I didn't have a lot of good footage and content. I'm glad I didn't do a whole lot of extra work this week, to put on a good show, because I just can't seem to get the words out today. Here I am critiquing my old shows, and if I was going to watch this one, I'd be like, well, what is he doing? Can he, C'est la vie, I guess. Or was that the right? No, I don't know if that's right or not. Back here. One of these had a really funny. Let's do the first one where I had a co-host. Actually, there were some cool ones here where I moved my set. This is the first one where I moved. Hello, everybody,
With a
and
different
welcome
background.
back. I am Waylon, the indoor farmer. Different microphone. Oh no, that's
It's
the same.
nice to be back, everybody.
It's been 3 or 4 weeks. I know exactly. Yeah, see, I took a hiatus. I took a few times where I couldn't do much. I didn't have a lot of content, so I just thought I couldn't make a show. But doing like I'm doing now, I mean, there's you can make content, but it's gotta do it just right. Yeah, it's got to be worth watching. Exactly. And me reviewing my old shit and making fun of myself is worth watching. To a house, I bought a home. It's got a lot more space, a lot more potential. Oh yeah, this was after the move. Okay,
I'm super excited to just get going with all these projects, and I have to get prioritize myself here. But,
he was so excited back
as you
then,
might notice,
and now
my format's changed a little bit here. I've spent some time learning the program that I use and just sort of figuring things out on my own.
Sorry, everybody.
There will come a time
Such
where
is life.
I
You're
wanna
right.
get even more
Going with the flow.
specific with things and
Thanks,
get,
Val.
more in depth with the editing tools and stuff like that. But for now, this makes me happy. It kind of models.
I was trying to do stuff there on the screen that would make sense, but
bottom left hand corner there, it just kind of gives you an idea of all the sites that you can find the
next
indoor
one.
farmer on. If you look up Waylon the indoor farmer, that usually will find you on YouTube. It's a little easier.
I find when I had a
I think I'll
co-host.
probably have to fix some of that stuff at some point.
Was this the first one? Yeah, look at all this. Looks like I just threw up on the screen. Like, it's crazy. But I was trying to put like different old pictures together that were cool.
Hello,
Excuse me.
everybody, and welcome back to the indoor farmer. Jeremy and Waylon. This week is a cannabis update week.
I almost forgot what I was gonna say.
Jeremy and Waylon.
Wait, no, let's go back a little bit more.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the indoor farmer. Jeremy and Waylon. This week is a cannabis update week. It's not looking too good for me.
This is part of the process, right, Val? Looking back a little bit.
I've posted on Facebook a couple times.
To learn, not to look back and just wallow in your regret. I've done that. It's not fun.
But how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Not too bad. I'm doing a lot better than your plants, apparently.
Yeah, those plants were not looking good, but that's Straw Nana. I'm smoking it now.
Yeah, no.
That's what it was, the big one, big
mine
girl.
don't look like this.
All those plants are, no,
Mine are
except for
actually
one
getting
has been
pretty close to
harvested
a
now.
Harvest,
This is
and
diatomaceous earth.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Just pause that.
So I had them for way
Yeah,
longer
we're
than they
taking
should have
an
ever.
hour
I should have ever had plants.
I
I
am,
just didn't know what to do.
A hodgepodge of a beginner not knowing what to do, getting thrown into at least 2 or 3 different.
What I've realized with like
Of this, I didn't tease the title is what was it?
I was so high because he would come over and we would smoke for 2 hours before even doing the show.
So then later on,
So
this
we didn't get to the
episode,
show
we're gonna show you
often
just a
or
little
fast
bit,
enough,
just a little
and
snippet of an event that we
I
went
messed
to.
it up.
I had a good
Definitely.
time. But no, I remember. Okay, so guys, I've been learning a ton of shit about the production and all.
I'm pretty sure at this point my microphone, the red one, was also not working. It was the microphone I had over in front of him. And so I was leaning over because it didn't seem like my voice was catching, but it's because I didn't have it set up right yet. And I think it's either this episode or another one very close to this one. As you see, I changed my background or the room I was in again. Like I kept moving, kept changing, and it will keep changing. And that's part of the fun, because every now and then you want to do something, an update, make it new. But also it kind of is annoying too, trying to find just the right place to be at doing the thing. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Pretty sure I
all the ins and outs of that. So you might have noticed I got a
See.
little creative with the.
Oh yeah, he was making fun of me here because I look like I'm, you know, an inmate, all gray on.
We'll just say the raw footage was.
Oh yeah, this
looks a
part
lot
was
better
pretty
than
funny.
that Now I actually got her trained out.
We actually had the chance to watch some of it this time before we just hit play and did the video, and there was a plumber's crack moment in this video, and so you see me, I'm able to skip through it while we're recording, and then we both just lose it, but you don't know this unless someone tells you about it.
And everything I'll show you later.
Here it
Split
goes.
a couple branches and
there
then
we
put
go.
some root chakra on there.
There's about to be some prime
Oh
footage.
boy, yeah. We're just
Here it
gonna,
goes, Val.
This is when Waylon got
skip
released on
past this
parole.
Hello.
Hi, Val.
Just say the raw footage was a little more revealing.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
I
we were-
skipped past it.
there you go. You got
Yeah, I
it.
think I got it.
He's
that
got to be
time.
quick on the trigger. There's a couple sightings, man.
Yeah, I don't know when it happened
Uh,
exactly. But what I'm doing here
No.
is I'm
It's about to happen.
No, it's not. I think I'm good. This one I'm gonna step over to the side. I think I'm good here. No. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip past this.
It's okay. What do you?
I'm just applying a insect, a repellent, or I don't know if it kills them. It's a pure crop. And supposedly that works. okay
Yeah.
with organics.
I skipped 3 times through that spot right there, trying to make sure that I skipped that part.
Killer and repellent. I mean, I don't know. They say if you can use it if you have insects and you just drench the.
But yeah, I'm so happy not to be climbing in and out of this tent anymore.
Preventively.
I don't want to
So
use this tent
the
next
problem
time. I
is
want to
I'm
make
using
a whole
these
room.
Ogre mites, and so I can't really use them both at the same time. So I did this until I got the mites or the predatory mites, and now they are doing their thing in there. But you see these little bugs crawling around. You're like, oh, that's not good, but they're good ones. the ones they're killing are so small that I didn't know what spider mites looked like. I just could see the leaves.
Yeah, I did have spider mites early on too, so I learned that lesson.
I've been fortunate enough. I haven't had this issue, but I think that's a lot of the difference between.
Here's a picture of all my babies when I was still figuring stuff out. I mean, I still am, obviously, but
Looks like a lot.
I had no idea what I was doing there.
Days ago. I had
Where are they? I can't see them.
She's like spread out like.
You can't see what?
or something.
Yeah, she's.
What are you showing? Babies.
Oh. How did it switch us to that?
Mhm.
That is very weird. I was on this, I thought. Was I not on this? Maybe I wasn't the whole time. It's
No.
okay. It's the buttons right next to the other one, and I don't have it on the screen I'm looking at. It's got the YouTube video playing, so I didn't see it. So sorry, guys. Anyway, that's
Yeah,
right. Mostly we're pretty much done anyway. Everybody left except you 4 beautiful people.
Well, and I just want to say, Waylon, you've done a fantastic job. You've grown by leaps and bounds.
You can see that here, can't you? And you guys, a lot of people wouldn't go back and look at the old stuff, but the live stuff is a definite difference, right? You can see that, and I appreciate those words, Val. Thank you.
Well, it's true. Just keeps getting better.
Yeah, and well, but this is the thing. I'm a little jaded about it, but I don't mind talking. It's like I feel like I'm doing it all by myself. And I told you before that, I don't mean not being supported by people such as you. I just mean like a lot of other people that decide to take on the task of building a podcast or a show. And I mean audio or video, any of it, or, any of these shows that we see. They're not all podcasts, giveaway shows and stuff. They usually have multiple people doing it or helping with it in some physical way, in as far as the wife or a friend or somebody. And I've had 2 co-hosts on now that just didn't seem to want to commit more than a few episodes. One of them definitely they're both very busy guys, actually, is the case. And so that's one thing that I have to take into consideration. It's not, what I want to do is I want to build it up to the point where it is something that somebody's going to want to be a co-host. But I already am talking to somebody who wants to be a co-host. She is very interested in learning to grow, and that's exactly the type of person that has the curiosity, has the interest in it, is the type of person I want to have around anyway. Because a couple times in interacting with my previous guys that I've had, like they already know a lot more about it, and so things seem obvious to them. And for me, I like to really make things. I like to assume that things are not obvious to my audience, because that's my audience, is the people that aren't already growing. And obviously that we have some guys on here that know what they're doing, and I love it when they come into the chat and they're like, giving me, schooling me and giving me, pointers and their ideas on stuff. I love that too. So I think that's a good dynamic, but for sure, the people who don't grow things is who I'm trying to enlighten, I guess, or at least inspire. About to sneeze.
Bless you.
I'm back. Oh, lost a lung on that one. But with that being said, Val, thank you for hanging out. Next weekend, I'm not doing the show on normal time Tuesday. I'm going to be live streaming an event on Saturday on site is the right word, right? Yeah, on site. It should be fun. It's down in Springfield, Illinois, at the Level Up grow shop, a Level Up seed and garden, I think they call it, supply. Level Up seed and garden supply. It's a gene swap, I think, event, but it's their new store, a bigger store, I guess. There's going to be a bunch of stuff going on, and they've given me the go ahead and it's well, redundant. They've told me I can live stream the event, so I don't know exactly if that means that I'm going to live stream onto their page, or if I'm going to be able to do my normal thing. So I'll have to figure that out. If I just live stream to like their page, I'm going to record it, and then I can play that on Tuesday. So I also want to move my main show to like Mondays at noon. What do you think about that? Chat, you're welcome to chime in as well. My normal show, showing off my grow and learning about self-sustainability, kind of feels like a lunch hour show to me, but that's just my thought. And it would help out for my potential co-host with her, some of her hours. It would be good. And I think it would be good for me to keep it during the day when my son's at school, or at least should be at school. Here we are. That doesn't always work out. Hello, Kasia. Kasia, if you want to come up and have a smoke, you're welcome. I'm basically wrapping things up. I was sort of going through memory lane, looking at some of my old works, and also the old, the beginnings of my growing lessons too, right? Go ahead, Val.
What the heck?
What's up?
Something weird's going on.
You got an echo or something?
Oh, it was doing all kinds of stuff. It's good.
Oh, well, that's okay. But I like to look back a little bit. Right. You sound good today, though. StreamYard, has its ups and downs, but for the most part, it has been helpful to be. I mean, we're live on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook right now. I'd like to be live on locals too, but that's going to be down the road. Once I can get enough to justify paying that monthly locals upgrade, and then I can be live on there a little bit more. Right now, half an hour. That's a little bit too short. And also, I can only do 5 live streams. So I only have 2 more this month, and obviously today's 29th, so I'm okay there. But I can only do 5 a month. on locals. So I want to get to that next one up. We'll see how that goes. And I don't know if you guys can see that, locals.com on my name there. If anybody does have locals, anybody watching this after the fact, go check me out on locals. It's a good site. It's a secure freedom of speech site. If there is one for real anywhere, it's close enough. So, but I think we're gonna wrap it up there, Val. Thanks for hanging out. Let me find my outro. I think I'm gonna go get this kid in bed. He's asking for veggies at 9 o'clock at night. I don't think that's gonna happen. Can have a breakfast in the morning. Should have ate more pizza earlier. You know what I mean? All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll catch me next week. Level Up Seed and Garden Supply. It's their gene swap in Springfield. Peace out.